I used to work at PC High. I was a teacher at PC High, administrator at PC High for years. 2 years ago I left and started my own company, so I do educational consulting now. Varsity softball coach. The first thing I did was meet with the captains. I sat down with the three of them before the season started, just to talk to them, get from them what they wanted out of the season, try to figure out how we could communicate best together. So that was awesome. And then I think the other thing that was important was the start of the season. After the team was made, but before we actually got to go outside, we sat down as a team and did some goal setting work. And so we came up together with what we were expecting from the season, what we were hoping for, and what it would take to get us there. Obviously, having coached a bunch of them before, and even the ones I didn't coach, I've known either through Thunder or Monarchs. They were just a group ahead of the team I was coaching. Helped me transition to the team very well. I also watched a lot of the games last year, so I was familiar with how they played. So yeah, I mean, that obviously helped me to know the team, but also, there's 8 seniors, and where they play, what they're good at was fairly well known to me, and so it's just a matter of figuring out how we're gonna piece it all together. But yeah, that knowledge from the Monarch and the Thunder was great. I think that what I attribute my coaching style to is the coaches that I worked under at BC High. I coached under 3 guys who are Massachusetts Hall of Famers, so 2 Massachusetts Basketball Hall of Famers, 1 Baseball Hall of Famer, and I attribute all of my knowledge and skill of coaching to them. Norm Walsh on the baseball side, Bill Locknane and Jerry Morelli on the basketball side. So, I think I coached 30 seasons there between basketball and baseball. So certainly had a lot of time to learn how to be a successful coach. And again, I would credit them with all of that. I'm a pretty detail-oriented person, so either pre-game or during the game, I'm very focused on all the details. And I try to bring that to practice as well. I think that any high school coaching, you got to focus on the fundamentals. And so, they were just doing infield drills and outfield drills. Now we're doing situations, which is, just trying to reinforce, okay, here's the situation, what are you going to do? So I think that's my style, is try to prepare them as well as possible and cover all the details that we can. As I said before, like the seniors, having 8 seniors, having I think 7 or 8 of the positions, someone's playing there who played there before, played there last year. That's made it super easy to transition. Also I think the fact that many of them are multi-sport athletes is huge. They know how to compete, they know how to win, they know what's expected of them. Today was senior skip day and they're all here. So I just think that senior leadership has been a huge asset to the team. Honestly, I think there are 7 players hitting 300 or above. So it would be hard to single out any one person or 2 or 3. It's gonna be a hard thing for me advocating for who gets conference all-star at the end, because like I said, I think it's 7 of them hitting 300. I got 2 pitchers, they share the workload, they're both pitching awesome, and even the other 2 pitchers who've pitched have done a great job, against some of the other teams. So it would be hard to single out any 1 or 2 or 3 out of the 13. They're an awesome team. everyone's made it super easy. Like it's hard to find a challenge. The two assistant coaches that I have are spectacular. I've worked with them from the Monarchs and the Thunder. The school's been great. The AD's been super supportive. The parents are awesome. And the players work hard all the time. So it's really hard for me to come up with a challenge, which is partly why we're doing so well. I think I'm fortunate to have two assistant coaches. They're sisters. They went to Milton High. They played at Lesley University. So they understand what it is to play at Milton, to play at the high school level, to play at the college level. They know softball, but more importantly, they're just great role models for the girls. I know that one of the disadvantages of me as a coach is, I'm a 50-year-old guy. Having them as assistants is huge. The girls love talking to them. They love getting advice from them. I'm super fortunate to have them. I think focus is the most important thing. One thing I've tried to do, we've gotten a lot of press coverage, and I've tried to, enjoy that, and it's been awesome. It's been awesome for the players to get recognized. Kara was one of the Patriot Ledger Players of the Week, vote for the Player of the Week. It's awesome, but we also got to stay grounded and focused on what our goals are, and that means that we got to be good at practice between now and whatever day we finish in June. And that's hard. It's hard for 8 seniors who, the year's winding down and their friends are going to be going to the beach more, and they're coming here to practice. So that's always a challenge for spring teams, is to maintain your focus through the end. Getting to the tournament is the hardest thing. Once the tournament starts, it's a little easier to keep your focus up. But we still got 6 games left, and we got some really important ones, including tomorrow against Walpole. So we gotta work hard to make sure we keep getting better until the tournament and even through the tournament.